I would go with Rai.
I think it's Ryrie, but I don't know.
Rai, no.
Rai.
Eh.
Could be.
And as you said, in the backfield, we have there the new addition for the Bulldog who really stepped it up last game, which is bizarrely he was formerly from the Patriots, moved on to the Bulldogs, and last game against the Cobras, he was quite on fire, I could say.
I think he got player of the game that game, didn't he? First game with the Bulldogs.
Honestly, I don't know, but it wouldn't really surprise me considering the performance he put out there in that game.
I'd have to go back and look. Pretty sure.
And for the Titans, I think it's the usual same people that they've had for a bit. They've added new players, but mostly the main core is staying the same with Pit Boss, Enric, Rayon, Ray Robert, Dwayne Viper. Now they have Troy, which is the new addition, I guess, for this year, which is the QB, their biggest addition, I'd say.
Yeah, they're a dangerous team because no matter who they put in the backfield, you never know who's going to run it or throw it because they got about 5 or 6 people on that team that can throw the ball as well as run it. So
I agree, and that's why the
careful
two
for
running
that.
back scheme has been working for them because they can put two running backs that are actually pretty decent quarterbacks as well. So you never know, even if it's a handoff or even a double handoff can throw you out and then just become a pass at any moment. So I must agree that's a very handy tool to have a lot of people who can throw in a single team.
Yeah, because I think there's a couple people on that team that have been quarterbacks in one. Has Gunny, has Troy, and Pit Boss have all been.
Yep.
Oh, and Ray Robert too. For can't forget Robert out there. I don't think he doesn't enjoy playing quarterback as much as he does. These things. I remember him saying last year that was his last season as a. Time to time, you'll see him throw the rock around the yard a little.
Yep, we'll see about that. So we're about to see it kick off soon as 7 p.m. hits. So what would be your ending score prediction on this, Eric?
I don't want to get my head ripped off, but by calling out a score, but I think the Titans will win.
Okay. Strongly or poorly or like on the edge?
I think it'll be. I think if the Bulldogs can keep it on the ground and play the time of possession game that the Titans usually play, I think they can keep it close. But ultimately, I think the experience, because most of these Titans have been together for quite a while, a couple years at least.
I agree.
I think that'll play into their.
Ball's in play. Now we have Nephilim for the kick, aka Gunny Rose, which is wearing pink. So the name, Pink Panther tonight.
Down. So how
The deep kick to the right, and it's gonna be a touchback. Well, a decent kick there. Not exactly the way you would want to start if you're the Bulldogs, but then again, doesn't mean they can't go all the way into that drive and put some points on the board.
Aiden's sticking with the shotgun. Ryrie loves her running back, so we'll see. Charlie lined up to the right, and Rhino and Joseph out to the left.
Yep.
Ace, Ethan, and Bert on the line.
What K can come up with.
Wouldn't be surprised with handoff right here to Ryrie to start the game.
And it's a fake handoff, actually. K has kept it, and she's running.
Ow.
Ooh.
I thought she was going to break out of that one there. She stumbled a little bit
one.
and had a hole there, but the Titans were able to close it up real quick.
Okay, still a gain of 2. At least you're not falling back. Yeah, she almost broke out of that stumble. Now going with the bunch formation on the left. Okay, snaps it, rolls left. If she has anyone open, there's some pressure up in her face. She throws it to the middle hash mark. Oh, and it was caught by Rhino. There you go.
Yeah,
for
she
10
had
yards.
about 3 P. She had
Left.
the numbers game playing in the middle. She had about 3 receivers there against 1 or 2 Titans. So
Okay,
numbers were definitely in her favor
left.
going there.
If she has anyone good open, pass, effective first down. There's some pressure chains. What they gotta focus on.
Down, set.
Slowly but surely. He snaps the ball, rolls left, starts running, gets a few blocks, and gets stopped with a gain of 9.
Nice cut.
Very good cut.
Looked
Now
like
he's
they were
gaining
going to
9.
cut. Looked like they were going to cut her off, and she just cut back and.
Yep. Our defenders did the right job, stepped up in front of them.
Down. Set. Height.
He snaps the ball, rolls right this time, gets a block, has some room, but it closes
Receiver.
quickly. She goes for Rhino on the left. Up, she goes
There's
a
a
little
deep.
bit deeper. I think it was intended for Ryrie,
Yeah, I
but
think it was Ryrie out there. It looks like all the
a bit above.
Bulldogs receivers are actually wearing different color sleeves there. Maybe helps tell the difference. At least Rhino and Ryrie are wearing
Yeah,
yellow and green.
maybe it does, but on the right side you have 2 pink sleeves, so maybe that doesn't help too much if that's the point of the colors. But
Well, you can tell Jinx because she's got the
oh, rolls
rainbow
right,
socks.
but then goes left, looking for blocks to go up, but doesn't get him. Oh, now she's falling back, and she gets sacked for a loss of 16 yards. Good play there on Enric. And also the other, I think linebacker was right there.
Yeah, that's not what you wanted to do on third down and 1. Try to sneak it through first down at least. 16 yards. Now you gotta punt it. Don't want to give.
Yep. It is a punt caught by Troy in the backfield. Making his way to the 45. Gets a block, moves to the 50. Bulldog territory now. Good punt return there.
Excellent starting field position for.
Yep, that's what I thought they'd want to do. You know, get a stop early in the Bulldog zone and then have it in good field position. See what they do. Troy there.
Set hike.
Quarterback snaps it, rolls left. Oh, Rhino's trying to close the gap. Short pass to the middle. Good catch. Pick up of 11 yards. This was a first down.
Good job by the Bulldogs to keep that play in front of them and not let him get him because pretty wide open there. They merged on that real stop him before he turned it upfield and got him.
Pressure on the line was good though.
Set
Troy
hike.
didn't have, all day to throw, so that's gonna be a good thing if. But now this time he gets all the blocks he needs to make a deep pass, and Ray Robert caught the ball, and I think he got rid of it by accident or something. Because he passed
Yeah.
the ball.
I think I don't know how they're going to rule that one. I guess it'd be an
I
incompletion
must
total.
admit, I'm curious to see how the refs are gonna handle
looks
that
like-
one
it
because
looks
he
like they're
caught
just
it, but
going
then
to-
he threw it by accident. I guess.
Just going to consider that a
loss of down.
incomplete pass. I assume that's how they're doing it.
Yep.
I think Ray was in mouse look and he just accidentally clicked.
Probably. It was a great play though. He had 2 players there, wide open. Oh, flag on the play. I guess they don't get away with it so easily.
might be a penalty maybe.
I have no idea. That's why I don't ref. Illegal forward pass. Yeah, that would make sense. Even though he was kind of passing behind him because when he caught it, he was looking at his quarterback, and then when he passed it, I think he passed it backwards. So I don't know if that's really a front pass, but
But
we'll go with
technically,
whatever the referee
wouldn't
says.
that be a lateral? Then it would hit the ground, and technically it would be a fumble.
Something like that, but I don't know.
But the field's
Because when he caught it, he was facing the quarterback. So when he threw it, in the
and he
back
threw it
direction.
back.
Yeah, but anyways, 5-yard penalty. Where'd I go with that?
Automatic what? Just
Some people like standard cars. Some people like automatic, man.
like automatic what? Third down. I guess they lose downs on that too.
5 yards and lost it down.
Good to know for future reference. Don't throw the ball after you catch it.
Yeah, that's just silly mistakes that can happen to anyone, really.
Yeah, when you're a mouse looking, especially when you're used to being quarterback, you just kind of
Trigger
That's
happy.
look to
really-
throw
Yes.
it. Yeah,
Troy snaps, rolls right,
play a 3-man
tries
rush.
to get a block, and deep
That's
to
a
the
deep
left.
open.
If that's caught, it's gonna be. Oh, was that out of bounds?
Out of bounds. He caught
Ooh.
it, but he went out of bounds at the 1 instead of in the end zone.
Curious to see if he caught it out of bounds. Though it was very close. He was like near the pylon. I'm curious to see if the referee is gonna review that.
Yeah, it looked like he caught it inbounds and just stepped out.
Just
instead
stepped out. Yeah, maybe wiggled out.
His momentum just took him out.
Well, 1st and 1, so see if they just try to. Oh, plays under review. It was a close one. I'm telling you, maybe because
They
let's
might be looking to
see.
see if he went up before he caught it.
Oh, that was. It's gonna be close. Caught it, and then it's kind of the post. I don't know.
Maybe they're reviewing to see if he went out before he caught it because he was real close to that sideline.
Yeah, I think he didn't have both feet inside. That's what I think personally. But the angle isn't exactly decisive. But I think he had at least 1 feet onto the white line when he caught it. But
Gotta drag those toes, teams.
all right. It's a good.
That was
pass,
kind
though.
of.
It's nicely thrown, I must admit. And it's so close. I think.
Yeah, he was wide open. There was some blown coverage back there deep that let him that wide open. I think Kay was worried more about the deep middle and
Ball's in play, so I guess they ruled that he caught it inside and then ran outside. Troy snaps the ball, rolls right, looks for a receiver, and then just runs it in as he has room.
He had a wall of blockers in front of him.
Yeah, and
No
I think they
problems running that in.
were playing the Bulldogs on the pass so much that they never even thought he was going to run at some point. So that's going to be 7-0 pending the extra kick. Good. So 7-0 quick start by Titans, but Bulldogs can quickly just do the same, put some points on the board, and even the score out. And then it's back to 0-0.
This will be one of the most important drives for the Bulldogs to show that they can get down the field and score, because if they don't and they turn it back over to the Titans, they haven't shown that they're able to stop the Titans yet, so they're possibly go down 14-0. You never want to get back by.
And it's going to be a deep kick again by Nephilim, but it's caught this time. Hay running it. Trying to get some blocks. There we go. Return at the 25-yard line. This is better than what they got.
He had a decent hole there, but the Titans did a good job of closing it up real.
Yep. Shows their experience in the communication, the fact that they know exactly what position everyone has to hold. They're just forming that line, blocking everyone. Let's see what they come up with the trips left with Rhino, Joseph, and Ryrie. K snaps, falls back, goes to the left, is being faced by a Titans, and is sacked for a loss of 10.
She made a nice move to get around one of them and then ran right into Enric there.
Yeah. They were doing a good job at boxing her in, honestly.
Yep, she made a move, I think, around Rayon or Troy, and
so now it's going to be 2nd and 20. He snaps the ball, rolls right. They have an open receiver. She's looking. Coverage looks pretty good. Uh-oh, she's now in her end zone. She needs to get out of there. And it's going to be a short pass caught by Ryrie. There we go. Pickup of 8 yards.
Good job getting that throw in there. Was almost on point, right?
Oh, yeah.
Have to move all that much. It was right in her
And good
path.
move of stepping out that end zone, knowing that, if things turn south, at least you're not in your end zone anymore.
Yeah, I think
safety.
she saw the color of the end zone. She's like, oh no, gotta get out.
No. That's no man's land. We don't want
to
go there.
Not where I want to be.
Yeah, good move there by Kay. Kay
Our
snaps the ball, rolls left.
Still back there.
Looking for an open receivers, goes back to the right. Oh, and it's caught, but by Ray Roberts, so it's a pick, and he gets tackled. Very good cut there.
You gotta imagine, are Ray Robert and Kay sitting in different rooms at this point? Because if not, Ray knows what they're calling.
I know, right?
I just thought of that. I was like, wait a minute. I hope they're sitting in different rooms or something.
Now, Troy with the 2 running back scheme, has just like we spoke earlier that they love so much with Ryden and then Ray to his left and Ryden to his right. Hands it off. No, Troy snaps it, doesn't hand it off. He keeps it. Looking for open receive in the backfield to the left. There we go. Try that again. Tang, but that's clearly out of bounds this time.
Yeah, that was a little too far.
A little too far, but it was a good thing, Gingo. It was opening up again. Bulldogs will really have to do something about that far corner. Whoever the safety, I think it's Rhino, will really have to his man a little better.
Looks like they switched to the prevent defense now.
which is more common now. Troy snaps,
Works
rolls right,
against throwing teams.
rolls left. Doesn't really find any open players at this point, and might decide to run it actually if he can just get rid of that Ethan. Oh, and then he checks it to the right. Dwayne. Oh,
Two
no,
receivers.
Ryden. I think it was intended for Dwayne, who was just standing there,
Ryan
but then
just stole
Ryden
it.
sweeped up under it and said, "Nope, mine."
Touchdown.
Well,
They were both sitting there wide open. I don't know
yeah,
how you
totally.
leave them both sitting there wide open with
It was the best
6
call that
people in
Troy
coverage.
could have made.
Hi.
Really, yeah. And the kick is good, so now this is a lead 14-0 for the Titans. So Bulldogs really want to come out strong in this drive and have to at least get in field goal range and put some points on the board, not to let the momentum really slip away.
Yeah, they need to start something here. They can't keep giving the ball back to the Titans, especially in as good field position as they've had both drives. They've
Yeah.
pretty much started.
The
Both
sacks are an issues, and the turnovers are an issues.
yeah,
That's
both
what they need to work.
Titans drives both started inside the Bulldogs' territories. Definitely don't want that.
Kicking off to the opposite side, but it's a touchback. So the Bulldogs will start at their own 20. Oh, and now Ryrie back.
Yep,
The
they're going
running
back
back
to
position
shotgun.
to K's right. Yep. Let's see if they do some handoffs, which I would honestly suggest at this point.
Down. Set.
Could mix
Take.
things up and fake handoff. K has it. Uh-oh, falling back and move. Oh,
She went
sacked
into
again.
she went into the throwing animation, but didn't get it off in time. Pit boss.
Yep, this time it's Pit Boss who got her. I think it was a missed handoff, honestly. I'm not sure, but they looked like they thumped, and then
It looked
Kay
like
didn't
they
really...
wanted it to.
Yeah, I don't know, but Kay then suddenly had to fall back. It's like she didn't expect it to have it again, so... And then let's see she can... Oh, roll right, nice
There's room to
roll,
run.
there we go. Get some yard, get out of there, there we go.
Gives
9
herself some
yards.
breathing room, but still 3rd and 13. Still.
3rd and long, but at least, you're not so deep in your end zone, because when you have to fall back 10, 15 yards, that puts you in your end zone already, so... Now she's not too close to the end zone.
I'm
He rolls
surprised.
right.
I'm surprised they're not chewing
Oh,
up the
cross
clock a little bit more.
pass.
Ooh, I don't know how
Ooh.
neither of them caught that. That looked
Was
right through a Titan and a Bulldog.
was quite a dangerous pass, I must admit, but she had so much pressure, she had to get rid of it. Titans are doing a good job of pressuring her up front. She probably, yep, there we go, going for a punt, which I agree with completely. Punts, and Troy receives the ball, rolls to his right, going right, and gets tackled by Rhino Red Star. And again, as you
Starting
as you
inside
mentioned,
Bulldog territory.
exactly well mentioned. That's exactly what the Titans want. It's not exactly what the Bulldogs would like, but have to readjust their things in order to stop that offense. So they're going with the trips left with Gunny, Tame, and Ryden. On the right side, you have Dwayne and Ray Robert. Troy snaps the ball left a little, and you have someone on the outside, which is catches it and runs out of bound.
And
Do a
just
little
likes that
9-yard pickup.
sideline.
Yeah, I know, right? Well,
He's so
keeps
big he
being
just
open
can't
as
stop
well.
himself.
Being
Kind of
open as
stumbles
well,
out of
so
bounds. Yeah,
use it.
he's good at getting open, but keep those feet in bounds, take it down the sideline. So that's what Troy is telling him right now.
Well, Troy snaps, goes right, looking for a few blocks. Maybe he wants to run it, or is looking for some open. And he's looking for a run. Oh, nope, he just decided not to run. He's really... Oh, there we go. Deep
Wide
left
open.
again. Right open. Yep.
Safety is over there.
I don't know
Ryan
either.
that time was wide open.
Yep, that left corner seems to cause trouble for the Bulldogs and seem to
Like the Titans
favor
have,
the Titans.
yeah, the Titans have
They have
noticed
good
the
eye.
weakness. Yeah, the Titans have noticed the weakness and they're picking on it.
Yep, they're reading it. Kick now, it's 21-0, and we're still in the first quarter with 2 minutes and 2 seconds to go. So Bulldogs really have to turn things around and, I don't know, switch up people on defense, or now they switch up to prevent, so that might help against such a passing team.
They rushed 4 people on that last on the last touchdown. So
More
neither of them
coverage.
seem to be working real quick, real good though.
And Nephilim kicks deep left. And it's caught by Rhino. Rhino looking for some blocks up there. And he gets tackled at 25.
Within the 20.
Yep, well,
5.5.
so far it's been 20 or 25, 20, 25. That's been the kick return so far for the Bulldogs. Yep, same lineup with the trips left. Let's see what does. Oh, she rolls to the left because she got her block there, but oh, now pressure. Oh, nice. Oh no, Dwayne just
That's
denied
right in
that.
front of that one.
Yep, said no.
Right. He read that perfectly.
Exactly. Throw was maybe a little under the receiver also, and he had it. Great reaction time. Now Titans back on offense on the 30-yard line of the Bulldogs.
Yeah, I'm set, hike.
Roy snaps the ball, rolls left, goes up, and that deep left side again.
Left again.
Oh, wide open Nephilim. At least they got a good tackle, good stop there. Way to at least,
Yep, it's hard
contain
to
the
score.
damage.
It's hard to score on the goal line. Looks like the Bulldogs are going to pull out the goal line formation. Don't see very many people use that, even on.
I don't know. I guess it depends on what everyone practices and. Let's see what Troy does now. He put the trips, to the right side, which has more room, and it's a short pass to Ryden, and Ryden just walks it in as got the blocks from his two other receivers.
That was
Well
a
played
design
there.
screen. Everybody's like, okay, block
Yep.
these two, and I'm going.
Exactly, and you're on the first yard, in your first yard line, so almost anywhere in the end zone is like blockable, at this point, or almost.
Yep.
So, at this point, if your two receivers can catch the blocks they need, the screen will just walk it in like they did. So, well executed by the Titans.
Yep, the Titans are definitely showing that they have been together. Almost read.
Oh yeah, they're here to compete. That's for sure. Why does it say Bulldogs has 6? Oh, I guess it's the last ball carrier scores on the 65-yard touchdown play. Not so sure about that one. No, I guess it's just a field glitch. They'll fix that quickly,
Yeah,
I'm
somebody
sure.
must have hit the wrong. Are you still seeing the coin toss coin on the?
Nope, that's just you. Did you take your meds, bud?
Yeah.
Okay, take some more.
Oh, there we go. That worked. Thank you, Dex.
So let's see. Yeah, exactly. The points have been removed. They put it to 27. That'd be 28.
Should be 28.
Yeah, they'll fix that. And we had issues as well earlier in our game, so.
Hold on just for a second.
Yeah, it's and it's not really anybody's fault. The SL's been having a lot of issues.
Yeah, either SL or just the field itself that
at least
decides not to cooperate.
At least voice is working at the moment.
I like the gestures. I like the downside gestures.
It was kind of.
And the kick is good, so we're gonna.
I just noticed Ethan's jersey. If you look at the back of it on what it's.
KFC.
Yeah, he's always wearing a KFC bucket, so.
Alright. Let's see. Gunny seems to want to aim it to the right this time. They've had a couple touchbacks, so kickoffs has been successful on the Titans' part. And it's gonna be a deep kickoff to the right. Let's see if Bizarrely or Rhino can. Oh, Bizarrely gets it. Waits for a couple of his blockers. Tries to juke on the 30s.
Best starting
32.
field position here, 32 yards.
That's the best so far.
Moving
on
up.
As long as you keep improving. Yeah, exactly. As long as you keep improving, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. You can start with touchbacks at the 20 as long as you, start to catch those balls, start to running up to get some yards, and that's good. Trips right now.
Down, set, hike.
Hey, just runs it up the middle for a gain of 2 yards.
That looked like I was surprised there wasn't a sides called or a false start called on that one.
Oh,
I don't know if that was exactly
Down,
planned
set,
because I know Bert ran right to the right and K went.
well, K snaps it, wants to roll to the right, but Pipos was right there, and then Rayon now, and then oh, it's a pass, and it's caught by Rhino. Very good catch there. Gain of 10 yards. There's a first down. The pressure. Pipos was coming, and then Rayon was trying to close the gap on K. D-line is doing a really good job pressuring K. But very good catch, very good throw there to the
Down,
middle.
set,
She had two
hike.
receivers, so it was good. K snaps the ball, rolls right.
Gets
Looking
some
for an open
blocks, but still
receiver.
has pressure and gets sacked.
By Rayon. Loss of 16. I think that's what's been hurting them the most is they can actually do some good plays. They get some nice, yardage for run. They get some nice passes as well. But as soon as they get one or two decent plays, making the chains go up, then they fall back 15 or 16 because she's sacked. So that's what's been really hurting on them.
Down, set, hike.
Yeah, it's been biting them in the butt here and there. Get that fixed, and the Titans don't rush hardly anybody. Only had like 2 or 3.
Yeah, I guess they're really like understanding the fact that like so far they didn't run much. So I think that because they're reading the pass so well, I think they just want to get a pick. Basically, that's what they're doing.
Down on
set,
20.
hike.
Yep. It does. She snaps the ball, rolls right, looking for an opening. Oh, maybe those two people
3
right
years
there.
to
Oh,
throw.
it's deep, and it's intercepted.
It looked like whoever had the green on out there, maybe Rhino, looked like he undercut it a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. Like the Titans really say, well, you know what we can do, guys? Instead of pressuring her, we just like up our coverage, and then we'll get more interceptions. I think that's the way they're trying to go because they're getting turnovers so quickly and in such a good field position too that doesn't give them a long drive to score.
This is the first time that they're starting in their own field right now.
Yeah, I think so.
Down, set, hike.
And Troy snaps the ball, rolls right, and oh, jukes. He has all day to run if he wants, but he chooses pass to Dwayne. Yep, he had two receivers there. Dwayne almost cuts out of it. Would have got out of that stumble. He was gone. Good stop there. He got tackled by Ryrie.
I think the Bulldogs are gonna try to stick with that.
The prevent, yeah.
Down, set,
People
hike.
are still getting open.
Yeah,
Just,
Troy snaps the ball, waits for a right. Oh. And they're doing a lot better on coverage so far, though. Probably gonna run it if he does. There we go. He runs it. Yep. Troy runs it, cuts up, and that's gonna be a near first down.
That
Oh,
was
it's gonna be a first down.
If
There
there
we
was
go.
a positive from that play, there was excellent coverage by the Bulldogs.
Yeah, I know,
Troy
right?
had no choice but to run that. Everybody was covered, and he just.
And I think that's.
Troy is always a pass first quarterback. Like you saw, he'll run up to the line and then back out to try.
Yeah, he'll give he'll give his receivers some times to get open. But yeah, that like you said, that's really what the
Down,
Bulldog
set,
want
hike.
to do. Pressure him to force him to basically run it instead of throwing because their coverage is very good. Now they've done a small run, 4 yards, getting closer to the end zone though. But good stop by K.
That was actually a tight end handoff.
That was
ran
pretty
out to left.
effective, if I remember, against the Seahawks when they did that. So we'll see if that's effective also against the Bulldogs. We have a fullback set now with Pit Boss. Fullback.
Down, set, hike.
Roy snaps the ball, fakes the handoff to the tight end, tries to cut it in. Is it in? Is it not?
His body was in. They should give that to him.
Well, the referees are gonna
They'll
pretty
review
sure,
it.
but yeah, I'm looking on the stream right now.
Or the Titans will challenge it.
I doubt that they'll even have to challenge it.
Then they're not going to.
Oh yeah, he was across. Yeah, he had at least one or two. Nope, just going.
Down, set, hike.
Oh, they're just going for it. Okay. Troy snaps
That's
the
way
ball.
over.
Yeah, overthrows a little coverage there on the Bulldogs.
Down in inches.
14 inches, yeah. They try to run it to the middle, which I expect, but we'll see. So far, they've been really on the pass, so
Yeah, but 4th and 1 this close.
see.
Or maybe another tight end hit.
Troy runs to the right, and he has room to run it in. There we go. Another touchdown. So pending the extra kick is going to be 35-0 in that second quarter with 6 minutes left.
Down.
Yeah, this game is getting really out of hand really quick. Still 6 minutes left to go before halftime, and it's 35-0.
Yeah, there's going to be. I think there's going to be plenty of subjects for the Bulldogs to talk about in that halftime.
Yeah, I expected the Bulldogs to come out and run. They got Ryrie, who's a pretty good running back. Line is not half bad. I expect run the ball and eat up some of this clock, but they're snappy, quick, and going right to the pass.
They make adjustments for that second half. Gunny at the
Down. Set. Hike.
Now that they're
Or the
down
left.
by
Sorry.
35, they might feel like they need the pass to get back in the game. But
Yeah, it might cause interceptions. We'll see.
Down. Set. Hike.
Gunny to the deep left. Okay, catches the ball. Runs to the left, goes back outside, stumbled, and tackle on the 31-yard line. Not bad. Let's see if they can hold on to that ball and really, have a successful drive and really bring it all the way down to the end zone, or at least close. So, if anything, the Titans don't start on their own turf, for offense.
yeah, you don't want to give them
Down.
good field
Set.
position to get the ball in your own territory. Doesn't help you at all.
Yep. Oh, nice. They just avoided all these linemen there. Good job. Basically made him over pursue a little, and then she cut right back in the middle and gained 6. So that was a good play there. Once you see you have no opening, just make them over pursue to your sides, and then you don't have the middle opening up. Jukes.
Down. Set. Hike.
Okay, snaps the ball, tries to go up the middle, but this time there's really no room, and she's running for her life at this point. Oh, a throw in the middle, but it was undercut by Gunny. Good interception there.
Yeah,
Great
she had a
read.
couple. She had a couple of her receivers out there, but
Oh
Gunny
yeah,
just
but
read it better than they did.
yeah, well, I think
She
the
had
main
one
problem was the fact
under
that
and
she
one
had
over.
3 people in her face.
Yeah, yeah. She ran
Everyone
back.
was up in her face with their arms up, like mine. So basically, that's what probably didn't help. She
Yeah,
couldn't
she had
that much.
3 big beefy linemen in her face, so she had to kind of be like, nope,
Yeah,
save her life.
I think that was the result of a bit of a panic, which I would have done the same, having those 3D linemen in front of you. Troy snaps the ball, rolls left, doesn't have a block to his left, tries to, oh, there you go, got the juke. Has to get rid of Ethan or make a deep pass. And a pass towards the middle. Great catch by Gunny. Almost gets the first down. I don't know if they're going to review that or not. It seemed close.
There's a gap. There's a gap between there.
Yeah, but the body seemed close. But I guess the Titans aren't even going to bother. They're just going to snap it, I guess, with that advantage they have of 35-0 so far.
Yeah, the Bulldogs haven't been able to stop them so far. I
No.
take time out of the game.
Set. Hike.
Exactly. So Troy snaps the ball, wants to roll to the left, but Rhino didn't get blocked. Now he's blocked. Tries to find an open receiver downfield. Oh, wow. In
Ooh.
between 4 people. In between 2 Bulldogs and 2 Titans. Close.
It could have really gone either way. There were
I know, right?
plenty of people there that could have caught it, and nobody wanted it. Like the ball was on fire or something. Nobody wanted to catch it.
3rd and 1. Let's see if they, just go for the run and get that down. Roy snaps the ball, rolls to the right, has his block, and then he'll run it. There we go. Yeah. And then cuts back towards the middle, and then back out, and then gets tackled for a gain of 9. Yeah, I figured they probably just wanted to get it down and then log as well. I think they've kept pretty much in that trips left formation so far. They haven't tried anything else because, you know, it has been successful. So why would you change
Down,
something
set,
that's been
hike.
working so well
Yep.
since the beginning of the game? Troy snaps, rolls left, and that deep left
Open.
again, and Nephilim this time catches to the deep. There's people just not close enough though. But the defense definitely getting better on the Bulldogs.
I think the Bulldogs are trying to leave a little room so that they could jump routes, but they're leaving way too much room in.
Down.
Troy is
Those are
a
those are
pretty
not the
accurate.
people you want to leave room
No,
with, you know.
Troy
There's
is an accurate passer. He's not going to throw balls behind people so that.
and you have very good receivers as well. So in some case, I'd probably want to try that. But in the case where you're playing a team that's probably a lot stronger in general than you are, I'd probably want to play them as close as possible and try to make those 50-50 balls, you know.
Down.
But we'll see if they
Set, hike.
that or just. And it's gonna be a deep kick to the left, and that's a touchback. It seemed.
It looked like Rhino caught it, but
I know, right?
not.
It went right in between K and Rhino. Both were just standing there. They looked like they had it, but
I
don't
thought I
know.
saw Rhino go into the catch animation. That's why I was like, "Oh, Rhino's got." Never mind.
No. Starting from their own 20, so far that hasn't really paid off because with the sacks, you know, you just keep
Down,
falling back
set,
more and
hike.
more. So they can the block. There we go. That's a good run. That gets a first down.
Good blocking there. Nice.
Yep. Maybe the communication, you know, is starting to get there where they're gonna get exactly who they need to block in order to make that, you know, those chain blocking where, you know, it just leads the path to a first down. Hopefully for the Bulldogs.
Down, set, hike.
He
They've been
snaps the
able. They've been
ball.
able to get good, decent yards running
Nice.
the
There you
ball.
go.
There you
Take
go.
that
See?
green.
Yeah, they're able to move the ball on Titans running the ball, and they just keep reverting back to the pass. So hopefully the ball up that clock and walk their way down the field.
Yeah. And I think that at some point also, if the Bulldogs are able to establish that running game so well, then the Titans will really have, you know, to play the run, and then that might open up the passing game, you know. That's the way I think is work for best for Bulldogs. Let's see what they do on this short gain needed in order to get it down. Yep, they go get that down. That's exactly what you needed to do. Picks up 3. First down, 2 minutes and 25 seconds to go in the second quarter. Everyone has their timeouts, so still room
On the
for
2-minute warning.
yeah, 2-minute warning also acting like it's another timeout. So oh, Ryrie now to the running back. Let's see if they try to do a handoff. Probably gonna snap it right before the 2-minute warning. Getting that? Oh,
Or
they
not.
just or not. They're
Would
just
have
getting
been
that.
an extra. Would have been out if they snapped.
Yeah, that's fine.
Down,
Maybe.
set,
Well, I
hike.
mean, with 2 minutes and 3 timeouts, get some. Ooh, sacked for a loss of 6 by Pit Boss. If you get some good plays forward, you know, in 2 minutes with 3 timeouts, you can definitely make a good drive. But you want to go forward, not
Yeah, you
backwards. So,
you want to go forward. So going backwards kind of.
but at least you know, in this case, it's a 6-yard loss. Not you know, not nothing you'd want, but at least it's far from the 16-yard loss previously they felt. So stepping it up. Let's see what K decides to do. Is the
Down, set,
time
hike.
still ticking? Right. Cuts back in the middle. Cuts back to the outside. He's really looking for a pass on this one, I think. There
Got
we
the
go.
numbers game
And
down there.
that's
And
a pass, and bizarrely caught that. And it's an almost first down. It's 3rd and 1.
they kind of had it flooded over there. It looked like 3 Bulldogs and 1 Titan back there. I think it was riding
Yeah.
a lone Titan. He was out. He was back there all by himself. And
Hard play, yeah, exactly.
Bulldogs
If
just
you can't
kinda-
beat him one-on-one, then flood some sides, you know? Do whatever you gotta do to get some good completed pass and some first downs. Okay, Robert rolls to the left, looking for a pass. Cross, wow, nice cross pass. Bizarrely catches it. He's gonna want to run out of bounds. There we
There he
go.
goes.
Good job.
Must have heard you.
I know, right? Am I echoing through the other sim? But that's the smart thing to do. Good job there on the Bulldogs.
Yeah,
So
they're
43
moving the ball
seconds
now.
left. Yeah, exactly.
Smart passes, good runs. They're
Good runs or good
move the ball
established
and
those
get some momentum
passes.
here.
Yep,
Down,
that's
set,
what they
hit.
need. They can get some more. Snaps the ball, rolls right. Is looking for an open receiver. Oh, nicely caught by
Bulldogs.
Bizarrely, who's gonna become, I think, the go-to guy in this game, just like he did previously in the Cobras game. So
Yeah,
now they're made it
they
all the
haven't.
way to the 15-yard line of the Titans. That's great.
Yeah, they haven't even thrown it to him up until this drive. Really, it's been Rhino and Ryrie have caught their own.
Maybe they kept him as a secret weapon. So 30
Like,
seconds left to go. Still 3 timeouts. I hope they, don't hesitate to take those if they need them.
like they just took one.
Oh, there you go.
They have 2 timeouts left.
Yeah, there we go. That's smart. Hesitate to take him, talk it over, get a good play going.
Yard line, you still got 2 timeouts, so they have a very good chance to score.
All right, we're good to go.
Yep. It's kind of a do or
Not
die,
need
honestly.
a-
They need to score.
Yeah,
on
they
this
do not
drive.
need a turnover right now.
No, sorry. They do. Balls in play.
Down.
I'd
set,
probably try
hit.
to run it. Case snaps the ball, rolls left. She has some pressure from Nephilim and Ethan. Oh, Ethan coming to the rescue. Pass, and is
Picked off.
picked.
It looked like her receiver, whoever that was, might have been bizarrely cut back instead of going forward, and it read that.
Certainly not what you wanted if you were a Bulldog, but at least, it's not, all negative. I mean, look at how far they made it. That's very positive compared to all the other
Yeah,
drives that they had, so at least, it's improvement.
they know now that they can move the ball in this Titans team.
Yeah, just a little bit,
Fine
boosting up the
tune some things.
confidence. Now, look at Troy now. He's all the way into the end zone, and he's going to run forward. Good move there to just get out of there. Picks up 4 yards, unless they might, they might just let the time run out.
Let the time run out, maybe.
Yeah, probably, and just go to the locker room. Still 42-0 at this point, so they feel the need to rush in a play, and just toss it up.
That is halftime, and started here. We'll tell you about Blueberry. Blueberry is an original clothing store for women, made by women with passion for art. And this game is also brought to you by Blueberry. Blueberry is just awesome.
And there's also one of our great sponsors is Simply Epic, your one-stop shop for all your sports fan gear, be it football, baseball, basketball, or hockey. We have your team. Jerseys, hoodies, gacha, and more. Don't see your favorite player or college team? Contact Sir Nobilo, wink wink, or Nakari Tolson, and they will get you hooked up in simply epic fashion.
While we're at it, we'll tell you about It's Girls and Fellas. Need to surprise your friend with a Res Day gift? Need something extra to make your proposal extra special? Or are you opening your own club or mall? Maybe you just want to entertain and have some fun. Then why not hire the It's Girls and Fellas, a professional dance troupe that always has fresh ideas for the perfect moment and regular off-Broadway shows at our beautiful theater in Second Life. Contact Windsong Charming or Carabella Valise for details. And on that note, we will pass you guys off to the lovely cheerleaders. Is going to be the Titans, Angels, and the Alley Cats. You guys enjoy that, and we will see
Welcome back from that halftime. Great job there on the Titans cheerleader. That was very awesome. Unfortunately, I guess Alley Cats has some technical issues, but we're gonna go on with our sponsors. So, Glamorous was first established in December of 2013 and had its relaunch in April 2014, bringing poses from couples, adult, friends, kids, families, singles, gachas, props, and much more. Glamorous. And we also have another one of our sponsors, which is Rain Shoes. Rain is the go-to store of a woman with many styles. We have a variety of shoes and accessories to fit any occasion. We strive to make sure that everyone can find something that suits them. Rain.
All right, while we wait for them to get ready, we got two more sponsors here. We got B-Fly. Fly Tattoos has been creating SL for over 5 years and is well known for their quality of work and customer service. With over 100 tattoos in store for both men and women, custom tattoos made to order, you are sure to find a design that suits your. All tattoos come with the latest suppliers for mesh bodies for both men and women, come in two tones, and have a vast range from the very delicate to the over-the-top full-body designs from abstract or oriental, from old school to new school or custom-made. B-Fly Tattoos have you inked. And Fameshed. Fameshed is a monthly event that opens on the first of every month. Every month we provide top-quality original mesh designers to help fill your needs for fashion and garden designers. Aim to provide the best of the best for the shoppers in Second Life. It is Famesh. Apparently I can't count because I thought they were sick.
Well, I'm happy you went with the Famesh one, because I must admit, the first time I did commentator, I think it's season 1, I think I might have
You did
called him
Fameshed?
Fame Shed or something like that. Yeah, might have done
Okay.
something like that in the UFL first season commentator.
Half the
I'm
times I
sorry.
commentated last year, I called them Famesh.
Famesh. Oh yeah, I can work on that. See, if someone would have wrote that like Famesh, then I could have got that, but I totally went Fame Shed. Sorry.
I think before season 1, I think they actually had the era of Famesh come in and tell everybody how to say the name.
Yeah, probably they should teach us, how to speak that. Exactly. Back to action, I guess. Missed out on that kick return.
He's got room if they can get that last guy blocked.
Oh my god, they got it! Almost.
He only had one guy to beat, and that one guy was
I
able
know,
to
right?
slow Troy down enough to let the rest of the Bulldogs get in there and get the tackle.
Well, great field position. They're not quite on the Bulldog side, but closer than further than.
Yeah, they're just about there.
Yeah.
Not their worst starting
Sounds
field
like-
position.
Not at all. You can't be angry with that.
The Bulldog safeties are dropping back much deeper now, not allowing the big play, giving Titans everything underneath. I want to give up that big play.
Yep, curious to see what adjustments they've talked through in that halftime. How much it pays off for them.
The Bulldogs are doing a good job of skating the line, not allowing Troy much room to run. They're not getting a whole lot of pressure on him, but they're skating the line, not letting him run, forcing him to throw the ball, but not able to stop many of the passes. Kind of trying different things. It's good to see them making adjustments. To
Oh.
wide open.
So I was like, oh.
That safety almost got there in time. I think might have been Jinxie, maybe.
I think so.
Okay.
I think you're right.
Well, the safety almost got it over there in time, but not fast enough. And
Close, but
Gabriel was able to get in. Minute and 20 into the second half, and it is 49-0.
yep, that lead just keeps growing bigger. The gap just getting wider for the Bulldogs to close.
Well, Bulldogs right now need to focus on getting some momentum and getting some of their confidence back that they had after their last week's game against the Cobras, that they were able to walk away with. Need to get some of that confidence back and that swagger back, and at least try and make some plays. Yes, I just said swagger. Don't shoot.
Down. Set. High.
Each their own.
I did my Justin Bieber impression.
Oh, is with a good.
And that's about average starting field position for the.
I was about to say 25 is pretty much as much, as far as they've got it about so far. This.
Yeah, sometimes 20, sometimes
Well,
30.
they reach a 30, but yeah, generally it's 20, 25, 30. That's pretty much their range so far.
Down. Set. Hi.
They switched up their line a little bit. They got Chimera Starship starting on. That Chimera Starship is either an alt or somebody that's rookie because I don't.
No, I
Oh,
don't know.
well, K is technically on an alt.
Yeah.
So people did make. I think Jinxie did too, didn't they? That's.
Oh. Oh. Yep.
Yep.
Or she
Step
had
back
to
there.
take.
Yeah, she had to get the. She just wanted to get that first down.
Yep, and she had her receivers, going deep enough, to really get the pressure
Down.
off the
Set.
middle.
Hi.
Having secondary busy back there. Way not to sell the run too early.
I thought she was gonna get.
Picked.
Oh, I thought bizarrely picked that up for a second.
That's close, but
So I was
close
surprised she
enough.
didn't get sacked. She had Pitt right in her face.
Exactly. I
think it
think
was
that's what's happening is that, they've really been putting pressure up in her face, and that's causing her to throw maybe a little early or,
Down. Set. Hike.
not giving her the exact time she'd need or want to really aim that perfectly and then picked. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
Right. Oh, there you go. Way to
Good
catch up
job
with
of
him.
good job of pursuit.
The outside, right? Yeah, you gotta cover that outside, because once he
They
gets
gotta.
there and you're not there,
They
GG.
definitely got to work on finishing their tackles because there's been a couple times where they stumble somebody and let them get a.
They're
All
able
that,
to
so they
break
got to
off the
finish it up.
stumble. Yeah, I've seen that too.
Picked.
Nice. There you go. That's a good
Something
answer
there.
to that
They
corner.
they put Caden over there and
Paid off.
paid off.
Yep, good job there. Because that corner was like a
That
go-to
was
target by the quarterback. They've done what, at least 3, if not 4 touchdowns on that side at least.
they favor that side, but now Caden
Well, they
is
favored corners permanently,
standing.
like period, because the right corner was the same thing, kind of. So they
It,
favor like those sidelines.
yep. Now Caden is standing in her own end zone, which is not good. Bribery even farther back, so
Hopefully she does like Troy did
middle.
earlier and just runs, a couple yards forward, and hopefully she gets a block or two in order to run a couple, just to get out of there. Here we go now. Good attempt though, good attempt.
I was surprised they didn't hand it off to Bribery there.
Well, considering, she's so deep into their own end zone, maybe they're really think that she's not gonna have time. So far they didn't really hand it off to her at all. I don't know if it's part of the game plan or something. Ooh,
Oh, that's the safety.
Is it?
Yep, she was right on the goal line, which counts as.
Yeah. Oh, really? Okay, that's the rule. Because I was about to say she's like in between the 1 and the goal line, so I don't know if
Yeah,
that
if
kind
you're on the goal line, it counts as. Just like if you're on the offense and you land on the goal line, it counts as.
visitor team just challenged the result of the play, so we'll see. I'm gonna submit.
It looked to me like
Bam!
she was on the goal line.
Yeah, she still had at least 1 foot in from what I can see in the replay there. She goes like step, and then she has step, boom. Oh god, it's gonna be a matter of inches. I don't want to be a ref. I want to be a ref. Really, yeah, I think like see the contact where shoulder, bam, hits right there. I don't know. hard call. I guess it's a good challenge because it's the call is so difficult to make that it could go.
Yeah, but it has to be conclusive evidence. Or
Yeah, well, I
for
mean,
Bill
we have
anyway.
we have a good streamer, so
we have our
we'll
master
see.
streamer over there. So, Tex, did
Exactly.
you get a good shot?
Oh yeah, right on it.
I don't have the stream opened up.
Yep, replay is perfect for a referee to make the call. Although
The play on the
even
field
though the
stands to safety.
the camera is right there, it's still very difficult to see. Like, are you actually gonna call it when the
It looks like the
shoulder hits
Bulldogs
the other shoulder, or
like
when she
they're
goes
sticking
down?
with it because the Bulldogs are lining up.
So uh loss of a touchdown should be loss of a timeout. My bad. Yes.
Loss of a touchdown.
Yep. So -7, 51 and -7 at this point. No, I'm just kidding.
From now
Loss
on,
of
the
a
safety is the loss of a touchdown.
timeout, but we'll see if that has a big impact later in that fourth quarter. But honestly, I don't.
Down set.
I'm surprised to see both Ray sitting on the bench right now. But you got to give everybody some playtime.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Just Titans like to have good rotations in, and especially when you have a
Uh-oh.
big lead. Oh
Uh-oh.
god. Oh
He's
god, he's
gone.
gone. Oh god. And especially with a big lead like that, why not? Let people try different positions at some point or whatever.
And that touchdown will also put into play the mercy rules. Clock will not stop once they. I don't know. Does it stop for kickoffs? I think it does, but oh, it does not. Okay.
I think it's after like change of possession or whatever.
Yeah, once the possession changes, I think.
So 4 minutes 41 to the third quarter, and then we'll be in mercy rule effective as of this kick. Good or bad, actually.
Down.
Could also watch out for the 2 point.
Well, I mean, yes, it is
Teams, I
something that
just wanna remind you
could
when you're
happen,
not in
but
the mercy rule,
the
there's no
Titans, I
timeouts,
haven't
no
seen them do
challenges,
that
the
so
clock will
much, so
run.
I wouldn't expect
Good luck.
them to go with 2 points conversion when they have such a big lead already.
Yeah, you don't need to rub salt in the wound. You're up big.
And it's
Give what
really, I
the
just don't
Bulldogs
think it's
give
the
you.
Titan style, honestly. I mean, they're just, go for their 7 points, go back to the 7 points, just back and forth like that.
Yeah, because if you miss a 2 point conversion, then you lose out on a point. Could be a big deal towards the end of the season.
Oh.
2-ish.
Close to their best field position on the kick.
Down, set, high.
No time. She just snaps the ball and rolls right. Oh, short pass. Oh, right on the foot of Bizarrely.
It was
Good attempt,
a
though.
little underthrown, but he could have came back a little bit for that thing. Play aggressive on that.
But at least it's still a
Down,
good play.
set,
It didn't
Yeah,
complete,
it wasn't
but it's not
it wasn't an
dangerous.
interception.
It
Yeah.
was yeah, exactly. It wasn't
was
a
a
dangerous
safe
play.
throw.
It could have worked pretty well. Just gotta connect. That's all.
Got a receiver deep. That wasn't yellow. Had her corner beat and.
Oh yeah,
he was
there you
able to
go.
put it over
Yellow,
there.
go for yellow. Oh.
I don't know who was yellow, but I think it's
Yeah.
Alex Graves is yellow.
But instead got sacked. But yeah, yellow really did a good move there.
Yeah,
Safety
kind
wasn't
of
even there
did
anymore.
a stop and go, and the cornerback came over, and then he went up and
Ow.
and that didn't work. Ran right into Pit Boss there, going the wrong way. 4th down and 31.
Pit Boss just pierced right through that line.
down, set, high.
I think the Bulldogs would take some time off the clock, but
Smart
they're
kick
working
there.
quick.
Smart kick because Troy was back there, but the Titans didn't have time to get a second person back there, so it's all the way to the 5-yard line, and even so, that's a very good punt. Get him. Oh, stumbled. Let's see if he can break out of it. Yep, he did. But he's knocked at his own 15. Great job.
They had him boxed up back there. Getting out of the stumble didn't help a whole lot because the
Very effective. They were very quick. They saw, oh, there's only Troy. He's in the middle. Let's kick it right. He's not going to be able to catch that right away. Very effective punt. That's the worst field position ever for Titans.
Yeah, their worst field position of the day. Their own 15-yard line. See if they can work the field here.
Honestly, with the fact that they've been playing so well, I don't think that they're going to have such issues going down the field. But at least it's a good punt for the Bulldogs.
Had Ryden along the sideline in the perfect position over the cornerback and just
Safety right in between.
That's like the weak area on most teams. If you
Yeah, those transition zone where the CB has to let go and safety has to pick in there. It can be that window if it stays open too long and you got a good read that can pass very accurately. It's gonna be a problem.
ended for Ryden there.
Down, set, hike.
Uh-oh.
Gotcha.
He had the momentum. He caught that in stride and was going. And good job by get over there and bent that touchdown.
Good catch. Good pickup of 29. They're really going big chunks at a time now. I don't know if
the Bulldogs haven't really been able to stop the pass, so they're just backing up and throwing at the one of their talented.
Bumbo. Oh, Bulldogs get it.
Oh, they picked it up. Bulldogs got it back, so maybe some good luck on the Bulldog side.
Yeah. Time to breathe. Yeah. Way to go there. Good read on Bisley.
Down, set.
That fumble kind of happened at a good time for them.
I don't know if they're going to call false start on that. There was a lot of movement before.
Ouch.
And didn't do much.
Lost
But
17.
this is definitely a different Titans team than last season. They were a run first, pass if you could team. Now they're pass first and run if you absolutely have to.
I honestly think
with Troy back there.
Yeah, Troy is definitely more, definitely likes to pass, but I think really the Titans are situational team, meaning that they're gonna adjust to who they have in front of them. So if they're playing the Bucks, if they're playing the Seahawks, if they're playing the Raiders or
punting
those
it
top
on second down.
Set, hike.
Yep, I guess so. Doesn't want to take any chance.
Is
different. I don't know what the
thinking was there. Maybe
they read it wrong.
Getting another safety.
Yeah, it's true that they were pretty far back. And yeah, as I was saying, Titans are a situational team, so I think against maybe the stronger team, they'll go back to their running roots a little bit more. But then against the team that they feel like the receivers have the edge on the secondary, then they'll go for pass more. At least that's how I feel about the Titans. They're really football smart. They're gonna analyze who they have in front of them and play accordingly too.
Yeah, they'll watch tape on who they're playing. If they're playing
oh yeah,
one of the top 2 or 3 teams,
no doubt,
they'll do the run.
There you go. You got Ray Robert all the way. Ooh.
Touchdown.
No, out of bounds. In the white. You have to tippy toe that right in the green.
But even against the better teams, I think this year the Titans stand a better chance against throwing teams. They have much better receivers that they brought in to help them out with Team Ray and.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Their passing game has went up. That's for sure.
It definitely improved. Now they can throw the ball. Like last year, they had trouble throwing the ball. They always have that threat now.
Go for that corner again. Go for the deep corner, and there you go. Yep. Okay, it was.
Thames has just been eating them up on that left side all day.
That corner. I think what he does is basically he brings the safety. I think in this case is K. He brings her towards the middle, and then bam, cuts back outside, gets a few steps ahead of her, and then the pass is gonna be good. You know, he's not gonna drop that. It's open, so. Good way to
Lineup changes.
putting on the beating. 5-0 now.
Is the fourth quarter, I believe. Yes.
Yeah, with the mercy rule, you know. I'm just go.
Still trying. We gotta.
Oh.
Rhino decides not to run it out and takes it out of the end zone. Counted as a safety, but it should.
Yeah, it will be.
Down, set, height.
Nice run, and apparently an 8-yard run is first down.
Currently. New
Apparently.
football. Gosh, Eric, keep up with this stuff.
It's, first downs are 8 yards, not 10 anymore.
Yeah, in between 8 to 10, you know, whichever you like.
Get in the general vicinity, it's first down.
Down, set.
Uh-oh. Oh, bat it down. I was about to say she's gonna get
batted down.
sacked, but
Yep. It looked like it was
that defensive guy was coming.
Troy. It was Troy that got in there and knocked it.
Play. That new ball, you don't really, you know, it's not really favoring the quarterbacks. You know, they don't have that room to throw when they have someone right up in their face. That just doesn't work anymore. I think a lot of quarterbacks have to readjust according to that new
Yeah,
update.
because you have that slight delay where you go into the throw animation. Delays you quite a bit. Messing up quite a few quarterbacks. I know Gooch likes to complain about it a lot.
Well, it's all about adapting, I think, you know. At least,
Yeah,
you know,
once-
it's fair for
once they
everyone.
get-
Everyone plays with the same ball. It's just, you know,
Yeah,
you
once
gotta,
you get used to it, it's some people
to
get
work your way around
fascinated.
it. Oh, nice jukes there. She avoided those two linemen, and bam.
Close to a first down, but
Yep.
they're still working the field. They've shown that they can move the ball. This Titans team, they're able to capitalize on the chances that they get.
Yeah, I
Down,
think if they
set,
would have
height.
stuck to the ground a little bit more, the score would have been not, you know, not what it is right now. That's for sure. Good cut, good cut. Boop, boop.
Caden's breaking off a lot of nice runs, picking up 7, 8, 9, 10 yards at a time, and doing that all game. This might have been a lot closer.
That's exactly what, yeah, the Bulldogs need to do, I think, you know. And like you said, if they would have done that from the start, I think it would have been a lot more successful on their part. Right things out.
Down, set, height.
Keep
Oh,
one on
let's
one,
see. It's
2 on
2 on
1.
1. Yes. Oh no, he stepped out of
Oh!
bounds.
That would have been a
Bizarrely stepped out
touchdown
of
if he
bounds.
kept it.
Yeah. Well, it's fine at least. Does it? No, it doesn't stop the clock. Don't.
No, yeah, going out of bounds doesn't stop clock now.
Yeah, not anymore. Good catch though. Great throw. 2 on 1. You know the odds were there. Biz came out with the catch, so that was
Down,
a
set, height.
good play. Let's see if they try to run it in now. Oh, left, right, left, right. Oh,
Receiver. Oh,
just ahead of him.
sorry,
attempt.
missed it
Good
there.
attempt. Yeah.
Good choice though to throw it to him. He was happy.
That was
beat.
that was your best choice, definitely there. They can do with the trips on the left.
Clock's still
Down,
up.
set, height.
Oh, and knocks it down.
Out of down.
I'm not
Third
sure.
and
I think she was aiming towards the middle. I'm not sure who her receivers were. She had a couple of them lined up over there.
Possible, but I mean,
Nuka got his hands up and
her
blocked
line
down.
got a few blocks. I'd probably tell her just to run it. In 2 attempts, she could probably make those 4 yards. She's been getting in between 60, 11 yards almost every single run she has done so far. So I think she
Yeah,
could
but it's
easily do
a
that.
little harder when you get down into this area because you got so many more people. Even the cornerbacks and safeties are close to the line, so you're able to adjust and come up and.
I agree. Then you gotta, I guess, see if your cornerbacks and your
There's
safeties do
the
their
same.
job. Boom, touchdown. No,
That's a touchdown. Yes.
that's a touchdown. Yeah, that's
She was
has
well.
to be.
She was well in.
See? Great job. I think she's listening. Gosh,
Yeah,
that
she
worked
was.
so well.
She was a good 3 or 4 yards into the end zone, rolling down.
Oh, yeah,
They
that's
probably
all she
just
had to do.
not gonna.
Clock was temporarily paused,
Nope. Oh,
or
they gave it
not.
to him.
No.
Right here, and that gives them some momentum to go into the next game. Not sure who they play next, but
I'm sure they'll watch that on
Next
tape
game.
and say, "Hey, you know what? We're pretty good at running the ball. I mean, we've done
maybe
it
we
against
should
the
do that
Titans."
more often.
Yeah, exactly.
Down, set, hike.
Go. Well, at least it's a way to end on a higher note than whatever was going on previously.
That'll probably end the game. I don't know.
I think they're probably just gonna let it slide at this point. You really want to give them the ball again? They've returned at least once the kick for a touchdown, haven't they? I'd
Yep, I
probably
don't
want
think
to
they'd.
get the
One.
once. There you go. Yeah, I wouldn't want to kick it either, honestly.
Well, since we
game,
got the game
Titans.
over first
Good game, our team.
point of business,
Good
who
game,
would you pick
Titans.
as the player of the game?
Honestly, it's very difficult. I mean, I try not to want to, lean towards the quarterback, even though we all know they have, the most effect on a game usually.
Yeah, but
I'd
think
probably go
he's
with Tamed. I'd probably go with Tamed with all the corner catches that he got.
yeah he had quite a few. Yeah, for me it's between him and Troy. Let's get Dexter in here. Let's get a third opinion. Dexter, what's your opinion? That's okay. We can pass your little.
Well, in the meanwhile, I guess we can end on a high note ourselves and go with the last two sponsors we have here, which is Logolepsy. As a fascination or obsession with words, Logolepsy is bringing your favorite quotes and song lyrics to SL in a new artistic way. Logolepsy also makes posters, flyers, and invitations for your next big event.
I'll tell you about VR Sporting Goods. From custom gloves to standard gloves, face paints, and more, VR Sporting Goods has football gear for your next big game in the UFL. VR Sporting Goods.
Well, thank you everyone for joining us in this great game. The score ended 65 for the Titans and 7 for the Bulldogs for week 3 game. We'll see you tomorrow for the 2 upcoming games that we have. Have a good one.
I'm getting oh, are you here? Oh yeah, player of the game. Refs are getting in my box.
Uh-oh.
Their opinion is.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, well, you kind of would be the tiebreaker. Who do you think? Was it Gunny or was it Troy that had the run back? I thought it was Troy.
I thought it was Troy. Troy caught pretty much every single ball that he kicked in there.
I
The
think
pink
it was
sleeves with
Troy.
the no pink sleeves. Nephilim Gunny definitely had some Pink Panther sleeves there. Lighter pink than that was Troy. Yeah, that was Troy. Troy received most kicks.
All right, we'll go with Tamed as player of the game then, and your next game we got 2 doubleheader tomorrow. We got the Raiders against the Huskies at 4 p.m. SL team, and then we got the Mustangs at the King Cobras. The Mustangs coming off that big win, of course, last week against the Raiders, and the Raiders looking to bounce back playing the Huskies. So we'll see how those games turned out. I'll definitely be tuning. Not sure who the tickets people via Facebook. As far as me, Ricky, and Dex, that's all we got.
Have a good night.